Alright, so here's an exam style question. The diagram shows the triangle PQR where PR is equal to 8 centimeters. QR is equal to 6 centimeters and angle QPR is 30 degrees. Okay, so this is 30 degrees. Okay, angle QPR, right? Show that the sine Q is equal to 2 over 3 for 3 marks. Given that the Q is obtuse, find the value of cos theta. Now one thing you should know that in order to find Q, P, R, no, sine of Q, alright, so if they're asking for sine Q, that means that we have to find this angle over here, okay? This angle over here, right? Whenever they say sine Q, we have to find the angle Q. And what information they have given us? We have given that this is 30 degrees QPR and the edge, the opposite length to it is 6 centimeters and the adjacent length to it is 8 centimeters. Now one thing we can do is we can use the sine rule. Well, what is sine rule? What is sine rule basically? So sine rule is sine of A over over little a is equal to sine of capital B over sine of lowercase b. So this key factor we have to apply to find the sine of Q. Well, we are given the sine A, which is basically just sine of P, is sine of 30 divided by 6 centimeters is equal to sine of Q over 8 centimeters. How we find? Now from here we will be able to find sine Q, right? Now, well, first thing is first, we just times both sides by 8, okay, to cancel out a's and to give only the value of sine Q. Now, substitute this into your calculator, right? 8 times by sine of 30 over 6 is 2 over 3. 2 over 3 is now equal to sine Q. So here's our part A done for 3 marks. Now for part B, given that Q is obtuse, find the value of cos Q. Alright, quite a challenging one, quite a bit tricky one there. Here you have to think in terms of trigonometric identities. Alright, so what are the things that are related to cos and sine? Alright, so you have to think about that. Well, how we can relate it is first, the identity should pop up in your head is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Alright, now you're probably wondering, like, sine, this, the sine square theta is basically just sine whole square theta plus cos of whole square theta is equal to 1. Alright, so yeah, some people might get confused that sine square theta is is just like sine squared sine theta whole squared, okay? Same for cos, okay? So yeah, now we are given sine of Q, we have to find cos, so that means that we can substitute the sine Q over here into the equation, take it to the other side, square root it and find the value of cos cos of q, right? Right, so 2 over 3 squared, right, plus cos of theta squared is equal to 1. Take this to other side and take a positive of square root of it, alright, because angles are just positive, cannot be negative, alright. So 1 minus 2 over 3 square, positive square root is cos of q, alright. Let's just put this into calculator. What I've done is 2 over 3 squared goes to other side, alright. Now what is opposite of square is just use square root it to find the value of cos q, alright. Hope you understand this part. So 1 minus 2 over 3 squared is going to give us cos of q as minus 5 root 5 over 3. Is it the final answer? Yes or no? Think about it. No. Why? Because it says that given that the q is obtuse, they have given a condition over here, a condition. So what we need to do? Well, there's one thing you should know is you have to draw a cast diagram. So ASTC over here, and whenever the angle is obtuse, you should remember a key fact that obtuse angles lie between 90 to 180. You should know this when you are in early secondary or late primary years, right? So if it is an obtuse angle, that means that it should lie on the second quadrant on the AST. So let's just label this. So this is 0 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 180 degrees, 270 and 360 degrees, anti-clockwise, alright? Now since if it is obtuse angle, it will lie between here, so our angle will be roughly here, right? Now if it is here, so what we do with it? Well, you should know that this all trigonometric ratios are positive here, only sine ratios are positive here, only tan ratios are positive, and cos ratios are positive over here. Now since it is lying in the second quadrant, the cosine will be negative. Alright, so the cosine will be negative. So if it is negative, it is going to be minus cos theta is equal to root 5 over 3. Alright, now take this negative to other side. We have cos theta minus root 5 over 3. And that's our final answer. Hope you understood it. Alright.